everybody, it's Zaina from the Child Creativity Lab, and today we are going to be talking about Perseverance, a Mars rover which is landing on Mars on February 18th. It is going to land on the Jezero crater, and the purpose of Perseverance and other Mars explorational rovers are to study and explore the surface of Mars. On these missions, they look for signs of water previously on the planet. They also look for other signs that there may have been some sort of life, or the planet might have supported some sort of life at one point. Scientists on Earth send commands to the rovers to tell them what to do and where to go, and these rovers have cameras so that the scientists can see where to send them. These rovers send signals back to the scientists using large computers and antennas here on Earth. Each rover is designed to last on Mars for about 90 days, but 60% of these rovers don't even make a successful landing on Mars. Now that we know a little bit about the Mars explorational rovers and the Perseverance landing, let's go into a quick project where we can learn about space terrain. In this project, we are going to be making a cardboard rubber band powered rover that can move across any surface. For this challenge, we're going to need a few materials. We're going to need 2 bottle caps of the same size with holes poked in the middle of them. Remember to ask for your parents' help with this part. We're also going to need a pencil, a ruler, 2 rubber bands, a pair of scissors, some tape, a plastic straw, and a big piece of cardboard. The first step of this challenge is to cut out a 6-inch by 6-inch square. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ruler and my pencil and measure 6 inches in all directions. Remember, if you have trouble using scissors, to ask your parents to do the cutting portion of this project, just so that no one gets hurt. Now that you have your 6-inch square done and cut, it's time to move on to the second step, which is cutting out 2 5-inch squares. Just like for these squares, I'm going to start out with my pencil and my ruler, measuring 5 inches for each side. And remember to repeat this process twice because you need 2 squares. Now that you have your 2 5-inch squares and your 1 6-inch square, we're going to take the 6-inch square and fold it into thirds. This is going to make the body of the rover. Now that we have the body of our rover, we are going to get started making the front wheels. To do this, we're going to take one of our 5-inch squares and make 2 diagonal lines across them using our pencil. Where the lines cross and make an X, we're just going to stick our pencil in it to make a hole. Now we're going to do the same thing with the second one. Now that we have the body of the rover and the 2 front wheels done, we are going to start connecting everything. The first step is to poke 2 more holes in the back of the rover's body, somewhere in this part. Make sure that they're equal on both sides of the rover. Once we have the holes poked in the rover's body, we are going to attach everything. First thing is we're going to take our sharp pencil and put it through both holes. Next, we are going to take one wheel and attach it, and take the other wheel and attach it on this side. On this side, however, we are going to be using tape to secure it. Now that this part of our rover body is done, we are going to start on the next part, which is attaching the other set of axle and wheels. To start, we're going to flip our rover over and take our straw and attach it in the middle using tape. Now that we have our straw attached to our rover, it's now time to add the bottle caps that we already poked the holes in. Just slide the bottle caps on each end, making sure that there's a little room left. Now that we have the body of the rover done, it's time to work on our rubber band portion of this project. Grab your 2 rubber bands and we are going to make a rubber chain with them by overlapping them, taking one over and through itself, and then pulling to create this knot. After we made the chain of the rubber band, we are going to be attaching it to the body by taking one end, putting it through, and then pulling it to secure it on the pencil. Once it's on the pencil, we are going to take our scissors and cut 2 slits on the front of the rover body about 1 inch apart. We are then going to take our rubber band and attach it on each side of the slit, just like that. Our rover body is now complete and ready for use, so let's try it. So to get our rover moving, what we're going to do is we're going to twist these front wheels back so that the rubber band turns over itself and creates some tension with the bottom rubber band. When you let go, your wheels should move forward and allow your rover to move across the table. After you tried your rover, make sure to look over your design and see what flaws it had. If your rover didn't end up working, maybe take a look at a real rover and get some ideas about design and what things you can fix. And if your rover did work, try to look for some ways to make it faster or move better. Doing some tests by seeing how far it moves every single time you change something. I hope you guys had fun learning about the Mars Rover landing and trying to create a Mars Rover at home. I hope you enjoyed designing and experimenting with it, and I hope to see you soon.